Just got back from doing a bit of a run this morning. Whilst I run, I did interval training, so 1 minute, 3/4 pace sprints and 2 minute rests. And I did 8 of those, or a warm up and a cool down on either side. So it was interesting. Back home, school holidays, so the rest of the family all still sleeping. So just outside. In fact, I'm bouncing about my daughter's trampoline, well, flying on the trampoline, and just musing about this concept of value. Interestingly, I put a post up on LinkedIn yesterday saying that I'm prepared to do my 90-minute healthy lifestyle workshops, and I'll do them for any business or any group that wants me to, and you tell me afterwards what you think the workshop was worth, and I'll invoice you accordingly. So you pay me what you think it's worth. But that's obviously led me thinking a little bit to the concept of value and how we put a number to value. So the reason I decided to do that was because, you know, people perceive value often by celebrity status, I want to say, for want of a better word, or by knowing the name. So people will sometimes book a speaker for an event or a workshop or whatever it is based on who they are, and because they have a celebrity status, or they're very, very well known, they can tag quite a high price into themselves, and people pay in advance because they perceive the value of whatever that person is going to deliver as being surrounded about their reputation and who they are, which is fair enough. I fully understand that. But what do you do if the content of the presentation, when you get it, doesn't live up to your expectation? You know, when all you've really paid for is the name. So do you still get value? Is that considered value? The content wasn't what it was supposed to be, or wasn't as good as it should be, but you did get the name you wanted, and maybe that increased your attendance figures because people came to listen to or see the name, the person. So is that the value irrespective of the content? And then when you get to somebody like myself, who is not a celebrity, clearly, and who doesn't have a huge reputation, I've done these workshops quite a few times as one-offs, but I've never tried to do them as a revenue generator. The reason I've decided to do that now, for those who haven't been following me on LinkedIn or the other statuses, is I've gone back into full-time study, or I'm going back into full-time study as of the end of September, which means I've given up other forms of employment. So I'm currently sitting in that wonderful precarious position where I've got no money coming in. So I'm busy doing these talks to try to just keep the bills being paid, whilst waiting for my student grants, etc., to come through. And then obviously I'm still going to be looking to do them while I'm studying to subsidize my income. But as I've been discovering, it's quite difficult to break into a market when you don't have the track history. So hence the idea that I put on yesterday, which was to say, you don't know who I am, so rather judge me on my content. Book me to come in, do a 90-minute workshop with your team. So I'm happy to work with anyone from numbers of, groups of 8 upwards to about groups of 20. Probably gets a bit messy after 20 people in a group, and you decide whether there was value in what I've delivered, and you tell me what you think that value is, and I will invoice you. And the idea behind it, obviously, is that people hopefully see the content that I deliver and decide that it is worth paying for, and allow me to invoice for them. If you decide at the end of the day that you don't think it was worth it, then that's your decision, and let me know, and I won't invoice. And take it from there, and obviously, hopefully, build up a bit of, not hopefully, I'm pretty confident that people will be happy with the content, and that there'll be some social media sharing of the fact that there is value in what I deliver, and take it through. So that's really my musings this morning, while, let's say, just sitting or lying down on the trampoline outside. The weather's lovely. Really about how we perceive value. So really what I'm asking people to do is allow me the opportunity to come and show you the value that I can give, because my value is in my content, my value is in what I deliver, my value is in what I'm able to do for your staff, for your team, for your group of people. My value isn't in my name. It's Neil Friedman, by the way, but you know, that's, you know, the value is in what I deliver. The value is in the huge amount of knowledge that I've managed to take in over the years in the health and wellness industry, and that I'm really wanting to share with people and help people understand how they can just make simple changes to their lives that'll affect them really positively, immediately and long term. For any information or any more information, please feel free to DM me on whatever social media you're watching this video, or you can phone me or email me, and again I will put those details you know, into the text surrounding this video. Have a brilliant day, everybody. Cheers.